Next up on KSL Outdoors.
Shoot! Shoot! Yeah!
A program for first-time pheasant hunters and a program for the kids. Plus,
There we go.
catching striped bass in an effort to make wipers here in Utah.
I'm Adam Eakle, and this is KSL Outdoors.
KSL Outdoors with Adam Eakle is brought to you by your local Ford stores.
Hey, let's make sure your guns are still unloaded. We'll just walk down this road a couple hundred yards and then we'll spread out.
So we're dogging Bay Waterfowl Management area today, having our first annual beginners pheasant hunt.
And remember, just be safe, have fun.
This is my first experience actually truly hunting. So I came out to the same spot last year and didn't have any success.
Let's go get some.
Yeah, let's do it.
So there's a lot of youth hunts out there, but we wanted to open it up to
Look at the German Shepherd.
people who haven't never hunted pheasants before. You know, there's a lot of 20, 30-year-olds, a lot of guys with girlfriends and wives that have wanted to do it. So we wanted to provide that opportunity.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, you got it.
Go get it, go get it, go get it.
You shot it.
I don't know.
That was you.
That is you, not upset. It hurts.
It hurts. Is that your first bird?
Yeah, oh yeah.
First hunting experience?
Yeah, I've been out with him, but never like with a gun, gonna shoot. I just go like support.
Now he's doing the same.
Yeah, he's supporting.
Yeah, I want her to be able to do this and at least know how to, even if she doesn't love it. And so this is the way I could talk her into doing it for the first time.
Yeah, and she got a bird.
She got a bird, yeah.
First time shooting at a pheasant?
Yeah.
With a bird.
I bow hunt deer, so I haven't done very much with shotguns. Like I grew up with guns, but just shooting targets and like clay pigeons.
Yeah.
Oh, she's birdie. She's birdie, go.
It was really nice that my brother-in-law had his dog, because that last bird was like perfect because it pointed and kicked it up for me and everything.
Okay, nice and easy. You should be able to see it. Steph, come up right with Sierra. There. Shoot, shoot. Yay! Yeah! Nice shot.
That was what you want.
That's the whole thing. Kick it up and shoot it.
Could you see yourself doing this more?
Yeah, I definitely want to go out more.
Leave it. Leave it. There you go. Nice job.
We're eating deer this year from her. She killed the deer and she's killing the pheasants, so I'm just a sponsor really. I just bring her out and she does all the hard work.
Oh, there's one right here.
What's really cool is it gives everybody an opportunity to shoot a bird for the first time.
Yeah.
Go, go, go! Makes it easy and it gives them an experience that they like so that they'll be able to do this in the future and get a good taste for it.
This event was possible today because of Sportsman for Fish and Wildlife. I mean, they've been a great partner all year long with all of our habitat projects, and they came through with the pheasants as well. They raised them this year, and man, they're great flyers.
There it is, go, go! Oh!
Yee! That's a gimme!
This whole upland game thing that we've been involved in about the last 5 years, we've invested over $500,000. It's substantial. There's a lot that goes into providing these birds and raising these birds. And these monies come strictly from the $5 application permits at the expo we held in Salt Lake City.
There, go! Yeah, go again!
Bottom line, we take that money and we invest it to produce more opportunity for people to get out and enjoy the outdoors.
Come in, go, go, go!
I got two.
Nice job. That's amazing. The fact that they produce so many birds and the quality of the birds is fantastic.
Yeah.
And really generous of them.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was, my co-worker hunts a lot, and coming out with him, getting me into it.
Why not, huh?
Yeah, well, I like being outside, and I do a lot of hiking, and he does a lot of hiking to hunt, so we're kind of
sharing each other's passions.
I'm sure we'll do the same thing next year, so probably in October, look for that opportunity and sign up and come out. It's a great time.
Coming up next,
Get him!
another opportunity, but this one is just for kids. First, let's check out this week's climate quiz question. It wasn't the first time, nor the second. It took a bunch of times for pheasants, which come from Asia, to get a foothold here in the United States. The ringneck pheasant was first introduced to the United States in 1881. They came by rail to Utah around 1890. Our climate quiz question is, who is credited for introducing the ringneck pheasant to the United States? Now, once you know the name of this person, log on to our KSL Outdoors Facebook page, give us the correct answer. We'll then randomly select and announce a winner on our page the following week. The winner set to walk away with a Climate Static V sleeping pad. Climate, comfortable, rugged, and lightweight. KSL Outdoors will be right back on another pheasant hunt.
KSL Outdoors is also brought to you by Smith & Edwards, Fish Tech Outfitters, Utah State Parks, Burt Brothers, Climate, King's Camo, and Camp Chef.
Today's event, like I say, is here to teach you guys all the fundamentals and how to shoot, how to up your odds with getting that bird, how to be safe, how to have a great time in the outdoors, okay?
Welcome back to KSL Outdoors. We're out at Wasatch Wing and Clay with a new program where kids are learning how to handle a shotgun for the purpose of shooting upland game.
What I really want the kids to get out of this is that they understand that when they're out there bird hunting and there's a bunch of kids out there, how to be safe, how to have a great time, how to harvest birds more often, because too many times they don't get any instruction and it's just, here's a gun, here you go, let's walk out. The birds go up and there's more accidents that can happen than need to. So we're gonna give them a bunch of instruction. When we're hunting today, this is where you're gonna be. You're gonna be this far apart from each other, okay? When you shoot, you're gonna have a window like this. So if you were to put your arms out, that's as far as you're gonna shoot, from this hand to this hand. Kids do a lot of things that they don't really understand is wrong, and we think it's common sense, right? Finger goes inside the trigger guard. Well, that's where the trigger is, and they don't understand. And, you know, oftentimes people say, get ready, get ready. Well, that means guns on fire, but their finger's on the trigger, and bad things happen. So we're gonna teach them open action is safe, not on safety is safe. When we see Sir Barksflat go on point, we're gonna walk up like this, safe. We're gonna walk up, we're gonna keep going. We know he's looking. We know it's gonna be over here because he's pointing that way. Now he's safe. He's good to go. We come over, bird flushes, left foot forward, bang.
Teaching them what it's all about, teaching them the safety on the shooting side, how to approach the dogs, being able to just have the full package for them.
Barksflat's on point, go ahead, close your actions. There we go.
The kids are given instruction both verbally and hands-on.
Okay, let's start walking in. We're gonna walk in kind of slow, sneaking in. Dog safe, bird. Kill it. Nice. Back up, let's try it again.
Then and only then are they taken into the field to hunt.
Ready? Hunt them up. Okay, I need one of you on the top. The more we get out there, the safer adults we have when they hit adult age, and they'll teach their kids the same thing. That's what I want. Mally's on point towards the tree.
Oh, there it goes.
Keep your guns up. Coming at you, Hunter, it's all yours.
Oh, never mind.
It's not in my window.
Good job, Ethan.
Awesome answer. Out of my window. Dude, I wish I could teach the adults what you just said.
We didn't have a ton of shooting going on, and I think we only had 1 or 2 shots, but overall I was proud of them just for the safety side. Being able to kind of turn around and you could see the wheels turning for all of them when it wasn't the safest shot or they didn't feel comfortable with taking the shot. They made sure.
Keep going over here, Ethan. Get him!
So overall, I think a great lesson for him, something really good to learn from.
I think I shot behind him.
You hope to expand this, Jeff?
Absolutely. Next year we'll have hopefully 100, 200, 300 kids. Don't turn one away.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
It'll be a good thing.
Good deal. Hey, we'll have more here from KSL Outdoors in a moment, but first, let's head back to the guys at Fish Tech for tonight's fishing report.
I'm Greg Giovanoni here with Fish Tech's Tip of the Week. This time of year, I like to hit some of these community ponds up. They've recently been stocked, so it's a good time to take the kids out, put them on the fly or the spinner. Some of the best tactics that I found for these ponds this time of year would be nymph to a dropper, as well as a tag dropper rig, and then a streamer to a soft tackle dropper rig. And on the fly, it's pretty darn successful in those little reservoirs. If I'm throwing spinners, I like to throw a small Vibrex. We'll go with a 0 or a 1 size, and then a rooster tail, say about 3/8 to 1/16 of an ounce rooster tail in black, white, orange, yellow. Those colors are pretty effective. Or I run a Jake's money clip from a 1/6 ounce to a 1/8 ounce is a great weight to throw, and as well as a crocodile, a smaller crocodile. Those are a great spoon to cast out as well. I'll usually tip those with a piece of artificial corn or a night crawler. For tips like these and any questions to help you out, get you on the water, come on down to Fish Tech. Now time for tonight's fishing line.
Welcome back to KSL Outdoors. We're moving from northern Utah to southern Utah, where DWR biologists are for the first time attempting to make wipers right here in Utah. And part of the ingredients are found in the stripers down at Lake Powell.
This is the first time we've ever done anything like this. That's why it took 3 years to kind of plan this event.
Oh, I got a fish. We're at Lake Powell collecting stripers. It's a little one, but it's a striper. We're trying to get a brood stock going at one of our hatcheries of stripers to help us with making wipers for the future. That's a good one, Adam. That one's even pretty healthy. We currently buy our eggs or our fish from back in Arkansas, and it's always threatened because of disease concerns and other things, and so we'd like to get something going here in Utah to where we don't have to rely on other states.
Hit it like a train.
The demand for hybrid white bass, commonly referred to as wipers, has increased in Utah. The Division of Wildlife Resources says they can save money by starting their own wiper hatchery system in-state instead of buying wiper fry out of state.
The only wiper fishery 5 years ago was Willard Bay, and since then we've had Red Fleet Reservoir, Jordanelle, Minersville, Paiute, Otter Creek. The list just keeps growing, and anglers love them. And like I said, it's an alternative to chemical treatments to some of these fisheries, which we used to do in the past, using rotenone. And these fish do a really good job at removing the fish that we would otherwise, pay for a chemical treatment.
You got one? Good deal.
The process seems simple, but actually it's quite complex. Once the striped bass is caught...
How many you got?
44.
It's then dropped off to a transport vessel and taken back to the bullfrog ramp, where it is then loaded onto a hatchery truck.
We put them in a disinfection program on our hatchery truck here down at Lake Powell. So before they move, we're going to clean all of the potential AIS out of the water and out of the fish, and using some chemicals that have been proven to kill quagga mussel and zebra mussel. And then we're going to transport them up starting today and ending on Friday night, and then they go into a hatchery tank at Springville, and then we do yet another test just to make sure that we did our job correctly, getting all the AIS out. We've sent a number of our hatchery staff out of state so that they can be trained in how to deal with these fish and create the hybrid striped bass that we need. And then, we funded a repair, revitalization of the Springville hatchery so that it has the capacity to raise these fish and deal with them. The tricky part is getting these wild fish to eat something that God didn't create, so we have some pelleted food that we're going to have to get them on. And that's going to be a process too. So we may lose some of these fish, but we feel like we have enough to at least give us a start for a brood stock.
Well, then we can go to Utah Lake, which is right close to the Springville hatchery, and collect white bass when they're ready to spawn. And then we can make wipers from the white bass from Utah Lake and stripers from Lake Powell. You know, it's going to take some figuring out, but sometimes the challenge is what makes the job fun.
About 120 striped bass made the trip to Springville. The hope is that by next year we'll have wipers for Utah waters from Utah waters. Time for this week's Utah Field Guide. Construction crews wrapped up a 2-month project at the Harold Crane Waterfowl Management Area that will benefit waterfowl hunters for decades to come.
We've constructed a boat channel along the entire length of the dike. Harold Crane was built in 1958, and since then we've had a lot of silt loading. So the channel pretty much was silted in prior to this construction project.
The channel was deepened and made wider for easier access for hunters with boats, and it also allows Rich to better manage the water at the WMA.
In addition to the boat channel, we worked on the boat ramp. I tried to improve that. It was narrow and pretty eroded, so there's a new boat ramp. There's a new pullover for guys who like to pull from the south impoundment to the northwest impoundment. You know, as a manager, I need to thank SFW, but we as waterfowlers ought to thank SFW for this project. They came up with the restricted funds necessary to do this, you know, to the tune of probably $130,000.
This is phase 1 of a 2-phase project. Next summer, Rich plans to extend the western dike to the south impoundment. Extending that dike will allow for better access and allow managers to impound more water that'll hold more birds. Time now to check out this week's recreation forecast.
Hey, welcome back to KSL Outdoors. I'm Adam Eakle. Hey, have you always wanted a pellet grill for your backyard? Well, I'm telling you, this Black Friday is the place to be is Smith & Edwards. They are having a smoking deal on the Camp Chef XT model pellet grill. They're going to throw in a cover and some competition hardwood pellets, all for $359. Now that's $165 worth of savings. They're saying that these things are gonna go fast, and I believe them. So get down here early to Smith & Edwards here in Far West, or the new store in West Jordan, and get your Camp Chef pellet grill and get smoking. Whose dog?
That's not ours.
It's not yours? It's a stray. Hey, check this out. Parker and Mason, 3 birds. Pretty good time? Yeah, it looks like you had some good shooting.
Yep.
Not too bad. You gonna take some pictures with Dad?
Yep.
Nice. Hey, make sure you submit them to our snapshot contest, okay?
Okay.
All right, you might win our big prize from Camp Chef. Go take a picture. And now the best of the week, our snapshot of the week.
We kick it off with a new breed of hunting dog. Mick's son decided to go pheasant hunting but had a problem. No dog to help him flush the birds. So Mick suggested his son take their little German Schnauzer, and wouldn't you know it, a few hours later Mick's son came back with a bird and the entire family had a good laugh. The little Schnauzer did quite the job. Kinley and Rigdon had a blast watching the ducks work the decoys and watching their newest family member, Sarge, work hard retrieving a limit of ducks. There were a lot of firsts on this trip. Kinley's first duck hunt, Sarge's first double retrieve, and Dad's first limit of the waterfowl season. Chairbound Sportsmen, a nonprofit organization of volunteers, had a group down at the 4 Mile Hunting Club last weekend south of Nephi. Hunters, with the aid of dogs and helpers, were able to down some birds and, by the looks of it, had plenty of laughs and good times. Opening day of the pheasant hunt down in Sevier County saw sisters Nicole, Ellie, and Jamie Hare all limit out on roosters with the help of their 5-year-old family hunting dog, Rudy. Those are some good-looking birds there, girls. But our winner tonight says be careful what you wish for, because sometimes you get it. Randy Hayter applied for a swan tag and got one. Then he panicked, realizing he'd never hunted swans before. Randy did some research, found an old show we aired with Fried Feathers Outfitters, and gave old Rob and Chad a call. Randy says the guys were able to get him a bird with just 7 minutes of shooting light left. He says they were great company, showed him plenty of birds, and they finished up the hunt with this beautiful sunset. Well, glad the boys could help you out there, Randy. That's a great shot, and you just hauled in our snapshot of the week. Remember, submit your pictures or video plus an explanation of your latest outdoor adventures online at ksltv.com. The winner each week wins a Camp Chef Versatop grill and griddle, small in size, large in cooking capacity, perfect for those on the go. Plus, the winner is also entered into our Ford Trucks quarterly Facebook giveaway for a Camp Chef pellet grill.
From the backcountry to your back patio, Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Well, you've got a lot of projects here, and in big part because of the help you've had from SFW.
Oh, it's almost solely because of SFW.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got $1 million worth of projects going on right now for upland and waterfowl because of the money they put forth. They're covering the restricted funds, we're matching that with PR dollars, and we are able to do so much out here.
Yeah, and part of that, Troy, like you said earlier, is the Hunt Expo and the 200 tags.
There's no doubt the money we generate from the 200 permits is critical in doing the projects that Rich has talked about. And we formed a great partnership, and we're doing a lot of things to benefit the average hunter.
Yeah, you know, you said something poignant, I thought, earlier today when you said we're all hunters, whether we're an archery hunter, a muzzleloader hunter, rifle, upland game, it doesn't matter. We all need to band together, and the Expo is a chance to do that.
No doubt, 100%.
I'm Adam Eakle, KSL Outdoors. Get out with your family, your friends, make some memories outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.